Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I am sorry I'm quite inconsistent with my videos, but I am trying my best. I just try to do it when I have time. But anyway, today's video is a football video and it will be on the team of the decade for the Premier League. So, let's get into it. Right, so I'll start off now with this and I'll go for a 4-4-2, just a normal 4-4-2. It's been quite hard to check, to be honest, which ones, for me anyway, are the best players in the decade. We'll start with the first goalkeeper. For me, it was between Petr Cech and David de Gea, both of them in the prime, obviously. Both have brilliant goalkeepers. David de Gea has been fantastic as well. He's won the Europa League, a few cups as well. But for me, I'm thinking now who I'd rather in my squad. So what I've gone for, and I know I'm a United fan, you can see it there, I've actually gone for Petr Cech. In their prime, I know David de Gea is still going as well, and I think he's still a great goalkeeper. He's not had the best season, but I still think he's one of the best goalkeepers going. But I'm thinking now who I'd rather in my squad, who I'll know obviously in their prime will be brilliant. Both de Gea will be fantastic as well, but I'm thinking Petr Cech. He's just, when he's there, he's more of not an angry type of goalkeeper, but you'll sort someone out as well, if you know what I'm saying. Where David de Gea is more like, look, when I watch him, he's chilled out, whereas Petr Cech is there and he's trying, sort of thing. But so that's why I've gone for him. So yeah, my best player in the decade for the goalkeepers is Petr Cech for me. Right, now we'll carry on with the we'll start with the wing backs. First of all, I'll start with the left back, and there are some brilliant left backs from the few decades. I was thinking at first Ashley Cole, but I'm thinking more of a more aggressive type of player who I'd rather in my squad, and I've gone for Ivanovic. As you can see as well on here, he's not the type of player you want to mess about with as well, as you can see in the picture. But also he's a fantastic player. He's won a Premier League and the Champions League as well, so he's been fantastic. So in my squad, I'd rather him than Ashley Cole. Ashley Cole obviously he can sprint as well. Ivanovic can as well, but he's not as paceful as Ashley Cole. But I would rather him in my squad, just a bit more of a bit of an oomph. But yeah, for the best player in the decade for the left back, I've gone for Ivanovic. Right, and next will be a right back. It's not, I won't say he's a really right back, to be honest, but I'll just try to get him into my squad, to be honest. He's another Chelsea player. He could go right back, left back, centre back. I've gone for Azpilicueta. You could put him anywhere in defence, to be honest, either a centre back or left back or right back. I prefer him as a centre back, to be honest. As a left back, he's not really quick, to be honest. He's quick-ish, but not a right back or left back you'd want there. But I'm just trying to get him into my squad, to be honest, because I think he's been a fantastic player for the past few years, to be honest. And obviously he's had a few cups as well, which is great. Another Chelsea player. I know I'm a United fan, but another Chelsea player in my squad. But he's been fantastic the past years he's been going, and he's been consistent as well. So yeah, for my defence, I'm putting him on the centre back, to be honest, but I just want to do my squad. I've gone for Azpilicueta. Right, now let's get into the centre backs. It's actually another Chelsea player. That's it after that. There's no more Chelsea players coming into my squad now. But the best player I'd probably say as a centre-back, he was hard. He always going for the ball all the time. It was just fantastic. As a person, I don't like the guy, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. They'll probably know who I'm talking about. Probably the best centre back I've seen in a while is John Terry. To be honest with this one, I didn't have to really think with this. He's probably the best centre back I've seen in a long time. To be honest, obviously there's new brilliant centre backs like Virgil van Dijk. He's probably one of the best centre backs now. But the best centre backs I've seen, for me, in the Premier League, is John Terry. It's just one of the games he's played. I think when he just literally just ran like with his head. I can't remember who was against, but I just remember that. It just always gets to be that one. It was absolutely fantastic. Probably the best centre back I've seen in the Premier League ever, to be honest. John Terry, definitely. Right, so next onto the centre back. Well, this one was quite hard, to think. First, I was thinking Van Dijk, just because I think he's probably the best centre back in the world right now. But then I was thinking of the decade and stuff. Van Dijk in Southampton was brilliant, even before Southampton. Was it Celtic or Rangers? One of the two. It was fantastic there. He's been fantastic everywhere. He's only just become proper now in Liverpool, as he's probably the best player in their squad for me anyway. Not gonna lie. Obviously there's Mane as well and Salah, which probably think Mane is better, but for me in the squad would be Van Dijk. But I was thinking the two players now. I was thinking Nemanja Vidic or Rio Ferdinand, and I didn't know which one to pick. I was thinking now who I'd rather in my squad with John Terry. And we've seen England with Ferdinand and John Terry, but for me, who I put in my squad is Nemanja Vidic. As a United fan, I've watched him for years anyway, and I would rather him any time, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. He was just solid. He was harsh and hard as well, and the amount of titles he's got. He won Champions League, 5 Premier Leagues, 1 Club Winners' Cup as well. I think was it 3 League Cups as well. It was absolutely fantastic. Van Dijk could probably get to there as well, but for me in the decade, I'd take Nemanja Vidic definitely. We'll carry on now with my centre mids. Mostly will be centre attacking mids for me anyway. But the best couple of players I was thinking as well. What I really liked was Cesc Fabregas from Arsenal when he used to play for Arsenal. He was alright-ish in Chelsea, but it was absolutely brilliant. But I've not put him on in this squad. But I just thought I'd give him a shout out anyway because I did really like number 4 Fabregas. But anyway, carry on with that. The centre back I've gone for is a Manchester City player, and it is Kevin De Bruyne. The way he plays is absolutely fantastic, whether it is in the midfield or an attacking midfielder, whether he's passing or even shooting, he's absolutely fantastic. When he went to Chelsea, I don't think they knew how to use the guy, to be honest. And when he went to Germany, he was brilliant there, and then obviously City grabbed him, and he's been fantastic. Obviously, he's got 1 Premier League as well. To be honest, I don't think City will ever win the Champions League. I know I'm just saying that because I'm a United fan, but I don't think they will. But in Manchester City, I think he's probably the best player there. Him and David Silva, which I think he's going now. I think I'm hearing. But anyway, definitely will be Kevin De Bruyne for the team of the decade. He was absolutely fantastic and still is. Now this player, he can play either on the centre defensive mid, centre mid, or possibly in the central attacking mid as well. Is really probably the best centre midfielder I've seen for a while as well in the Premier League. Obviously he went a couple of years ago, 2-3 years ago. Can't remember. But just watching the guy play is absolutely fantastic. Here's another Manchester City player as well. Yeah, but it's absolutely fantastic. And the best player I've gone for in this decade, I've gone for Yaya Toure. It was absolutely fantastic for Manchester City. Probably were the best player there as well. You'd always put him on, even if he was getting a bit older as well. I would have put him on, to be honest. I don't know why Pep got rid of him, the guy, to be honest. I still want to let him play. But yeah, Yaya Toure was absolute beast, to be honest. He could do anything and everything. Some of the goals he called as well, even as a centre mid or a cam, it was absolutely fantastic. And probably one of the best centre midfield I've seen ever in the Premier League, not going to lie. So yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. Not Kevin De Bruyne, Yaya Toure. Right, so we'll start again. So we're not starting, and we'll carry on with this time with the wingers. I've gone for as my right mid. I'll put him on the right mid, but most of the time put him in Tottenham, and I've gone for Gareth Bale. You could put the guy either in right mid or left mid anyway, even possibly in a central attacking mid anyway. When he came to Tottenham from Southampton as well, yeah, most of the players come from Southampton anyway. It was absolutely fantastic. That goal against was it Madrid? I can't remember, in the Champions League anyway, where he just really pegged it. It was absolutely fantastic. And then obviously he went to Real Madrid. Started playing well, and then I think Zidane didn't like the guy. But I still think he's one of the greatest players, to be honest, in the Premier League in that time. And even in Madrid, I think he's fantastic as well, but Zidane for some reason don't. No, yeah, he was absolutely fantastic. I'd take him at United as well, to be honest with you. The need a player like that, to be honest. Obviously, they might be getting what's it called, Sancho. Not too sure what that's going on with that anyway, but no, I'll put him on as a right mid, because my next player is coming now. Now, this player is probably, for me, is the best winger in the Premier League right now. Before he went to Liverpool, it was fantastic, and it was fantastic at Southampton. Most of the players from Southampton who've come wherever they've been have been fantastic. But I've gone for Sadio Mane. He is absolutely fantastic. Put him on the right wing, or left wing. He's fantastic. I just really enjoy watching the guy. I do watch Liverpool games as well. I do like the way they play. The way they play is fantastic. For me, when I was thinking about the best players in the Premier League, is between right now anyway, it was Van Dijk or him. And I would rather Van Dijk, but Sadio Mane is absolutely fantastic the way he plays. Mohamed Salah as well, obviously is a fantastic player, and probably the Liverpool fans will probably prefer Mohamed Salah, but for me, Sadio Mane is probably even better. For me anyway, I'd put him in my squad anytime in my squad. So yeah, the left mid in the best in the decade. I know there's been fantastic before, but for me, it's him, definitely. Anyway, now let's get into the strikers. Now, this was hard, really hard, because there have been some brilliant strikers in the past decade. But for me, who's been constant, who's in the Premier League, and is a Manchester City player, is Sergio Aguero. Another City player, I know, but he's been constant, always constant. At one point, Pep didn't really like him. They were putting on Gabriel Jesus for some reason most of the time. But then I think he found out he is absolutely fantastic. It's probably the best striker I've seen in a long time. He's constantly getting goals. No matter where he's going, the goals are there for him. He's absolutely fantastic. I know, again, like I'm a United fan, but I'd take him in my squad any day, any time, to be honest. Sergio Aguero, probably the best player in that decade right now. Was it? Well, doing it from the 2010 to 2020, by the way, if you didn't know that one. But yeah, absolutely brilliant. You know, I still remember that noise the pundit made when they got that goal against, was it QPR? Hated it. Anyway, carry on. The striker. This player basically won the Premier League for Manchester United that title, and it is an Arsenal legend and a Manchester United, Robin van Persie. Even before he came to Manchester United, I just really enjoyed watching the guy. It was absolutely fantastic. Arsenal had a fantastic team at that time as well. And then when he came to United, like, RVP, and then he basically won the Premier League for us. And same with what's he called? Oh, sorry, I can't remember. It doesn't matter. Anyway, Robbie van Persie. I was thinking Wayne Rooney and stuff as well on this squad, but if I were going to put in my squad who I'd rather in that decade, I'll put Van Persie before Rooney. I'll tell you why anyway, because in another video I'll be making about in the best players in the Premier League ever. So this is just the decade, so I'll be doing it about the best players in the Premier League ever. But Robbie van Persie, that goal, who was it against? I can't remember. It was like near enough on the volley, just smashed it. I remember that one. Aston Villa, I remember that one. Absolutely fantastic. One of my best players I've loved to watch, Robin van Persie. And like I said, I was thinking Wayne Rooney as well, but no, I won't go for him. And obviously there's a few more that I've missed, like Carlos Tevez. He was one of my favourite players. I know he went to City, but I still love the guy, to be honest. I had actually have a t-shirt at home somewhere with 32 Tevez on it. I was given that, but I still really liked Carlos Tevez. But they've been fantastic players in this decade. But that's my team you've just seen. But anyway, I hope you like this video. What to do as well, give it a like as well. I will be trying my best. We'll try my best to do more football videos as well. Also, at some point as well, when the Premier League starts again and the Championship and stuff like that, I'll be doing the Super 6. So I'll be doing Super 6 videos on here as well. So keep an eye on them. But anyway, make sure you subscribe and tell your friends as well. See you in another video. Bye bye.